Number 27, Harsh Lake. Number 31, Michael Hibbert. And number 77, Golden Sadu. Now, fans of the side, we would ask you to please rise if you are able, and please remove your caps for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem.
Well, beating a team twice is no easy task, but that is exactly what the Burnaby Lakers will try to do this evening. Just 5 short days ago was when they stormed into the John Bailey Arena and handed the Poco Saints their 4th loss of the year. The Lakers have played a game since, sneaking out a 7-6 win over Nanaimo last Sunday, but Poco, well, they've been stewing over their loss to Burnaby for 5 long days, and they're on a mission tonight for some revenge. It's the Lakers and the Saints, and it's coming to you live on Junior Lakers TV, brought to you by Trickshot. Welcome in to said broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tino Farah. I'll be your voice for this evening's matchup. Again, it's Poco on the road to take on the Burnaby Lakers in their last home game for a little while. They're heading off on a 3-game road streak as they'll be away from the Swamp to take on New Westminster, Coquitlam, and Victoria, all going down next week. But their focus tonight is on Poco, and they'll lean on Arjun Gill to man the crease for another start. He has taken on this starter's role for the last handful of games. At the other end, it'll be Ashton Brown. He has played every single minute for the Poco Saints this year. And the Saints have a couple of call-ups in the lineup this evening, as well as Adam Wong making his season debut. Formerly a member of the Nanaimo Timbermen, and he's out to take the face-off. And Michael Hibbert is in not too good of shape. He's grabbing up at his helmet right off that opening draw. Oh boy. We'll have to get another look at this one. Is the Poco Saints bench is fired up with Adam Wong after he took the draw, and he may have just gotten all sorts of contact with Michael Hibbert. Not sure if we can get another look at that. The producers are doing some work as we speak, but Michael Hibbert is back to his feet and walking back to the bench alongside a trainer. We're only 9 seconds into this game. Let's take another look at that opening draw. Keep your eye on Hibbert. It may have just been some contact. I mean, it was Wong taking the draw, and Luke Neary was coming in for the loose ball while Hibbert fell backwards. It may have just been some unintentional contact in that regard, but ready to get back after it now is Josh Mills is wrestled into the crease. And then Wyatt Hofer and Lincoln Wall jaw back and forth at each other on their way to their respective benches. Daniel Batista is on the floor. Should mention as well, Peter Battiston came up into the booth just before opening faceoff, just to give me a heads up. I've actually been pronouncing his name Battiston, so apologies to the Battiston family. Should also get in as well. Kian Yarjo. I got confirmation before this game as well via audio memo directly from Kian Yarjo. Been calling him Yargo for the past year pretty well, so apologies for that, and thank you to everybody for the patience. Josh Mills gets around a defender, and he'll shoot off of a defender. Big rebound, trickles back towards the center line. Luke Havers-Blight has a step and a partial break and winds up splitting through a trio of back checkers to find some space. Now Caden Urquhart will come up into the offense as another Burnaby Laker making his season debut with the Junior A club. Jake Wrenchin coming over from Denver. Played with the Junior Bs last night, put up 4 goals in his BC Junior debut. Caden Urquhart may have just gotten away with a little bit of contact with Ashton Brown's stick. Now here comes Tyler Learn with room on his wrong side. He'll shoot, and Arjun Gill will make a big stop. Will Weinstein couldn't find the loose ball. Oh, and there's a back-in call. Tyler Gauthier couldn't quite deal with the forechecking Connor Zavitz. Up for an O shift. Now Lincoln Wall drives low, comes back as the defender Hofer is knocked down from behind, and Wall fires that up into the face mask of Gill. He'll shake it off. Now Hofer may be in a bit of trouble. Can't get through the 2 forecheckers, and Wall will just wrist shot that into the corner. And Poco is fired up with the start there. But got to turn this into some offense now. Chase Hemmerling-McLean over to the far side. A little bit of room to shoot, and Gill will make another stop. He took that away from Tristan Pritchard. The call up out of Maple Ridge gets an early shot on goal. Alexander Cartwright defended by Fournier, but some more forwards still trickling on for Burnaby. Yarjo down to the corner, he gets it back. Now Yarjo over to Welch. He's got Cartwright open. He'll switch hands, back to Yarjo, 3 to shoot. He'll take the jab step and run out of time. Josh Adey gets a couple extra whacks in on him, but everybody will separate. It's clear that this Poco team playing with a ton of energy right now. Mills drops his shoulder and can't tuck it through on Gill. Still looking for that loose ball. Oh, but Mills ran through the crease and then engaged with the play. That'll end that opportunity for a reset as Hofer gets back over the center line. Almost a back over. Battiston waits for some help. Can't find topside, so he'll send over to Oscar Lucas. Now Wrenchin with the swim. Hard step in on Meach. Wrenchin underneath of Brown, who stacked the pads. A close call there, but he'll hang on. Jake Wrenchin just might have the hottest stick on this Burnaby team right now, considering he scored 4 goals last night. Now Wall gets around Sagu. Hemmerling-McLean. Far side feed to Mills on his wrong side and strips a bit of paint off that post. Almost the game's opening goal. Now Wall. 1 goal shy from tying Masnick for the league lead in goals. Lincoln Wall with 12. Jared Masnick with 13. Wall again defended by Sagu. Feeds to the corner now. Here's Mills. He'll shoot around a screen, and that missed the mark off the corner boards. Trickles back towards the line, and it's just held in at the last second by Tristan Pritchard. Now Mills has it again. 5 to shoot. Oh, he tried to flip to Hemmerling-McLean, but that pass just didn't work out. No urgency from Hobson to pick that up. He wants the shot clock to fully expire, and Gauthier will look up to the forwards. Tommaso Biron looks up and sees Waddy. He'll start off this possession. Waddy, as Cartwright comes in, the trailer will be Oscar Lucas. Lucas is going to be the big gun that the Saints want to shut down. Welch couldn't handle the rebound. Hard hit into the boards by Wong, and Tyler Learn will pick up that loose change. feed all the way up the floor to Carter Donahue. Into the mix goes Aiden Chillman, another one of the call-ups for Poco. He'll shoot wide. The offense he has provided this season at the junior B level has just been unbelievable. In 12 games played, he leads that junior B league in goals with 32. He leads that junior B league in points with 57, not to mention the league leader in power play goals with 9. It's Tui working on Lucas. Close call at the crease, but Brown makes the stop. The ball is loose. Batiste shoots, and where is it? It's in! A scramble in front of the Poco crease. Ashton Brown may have lost sight of it. Daniel Batiste most certainly did not, and Burnaby opens the scoring. The behind the net cam is going to be the angle we want to see. Brown got a piece of it, and yeah, just as he's fishing around his crease for it is when it trickled over the line. That'll be Batiste's 5th of the campaign. And I would say Poco has had the better start to this game, but despite that, they trail. Michael Hibbert was out for that face-off following the goal. That's a welcomed Burnaby sight to see he's all right after he was grabbing up at his face mask on that opening draw of the game. Now Mills working with Hemmerling McLean, and Mills can't beat Gill. Hemmerling McLean had the loose ball in his stick for a moment, but lost it on a good trail check. Now up the boards goes Ben Hobson. Quick up to Cartwright. He takes a peek back to see who's going to join him. It's Aiden Waddy. Bobbled it for a moment. Jordan Reach was starting to close towards him, but Waddy found it again off the hardwood. Now he'll drive low, tied up, still shoots, and Brown makes the stop. And there may be a penalty on the play. Is this going to be Tyler Learn? Looks like it will be on the hold. And Learn doesn't like it, and I kind of agree with him. I do agree that there is a penalty on the play, but Tyler Learn was the sliding defender. I think he's just kind of caught in the mix with this here. Regardless, it will be a Shotcrete power play, and the first chance to see this Lakers man advantage of this game. The second best power play in this league at 42%. Batiste with the pump fake and shot, and Ashton Brown read it the whole way through. Now Tui all the way up to Neary. A good play by the veteran defender and captain of this team, Levi Tui, and now Josh Mills, never shy to go to goal even while shorthanded, will kick off this offense. His good buddy Lincoln Wall has come on as well. Parker Malott stepped on for just about a second, but now is back on the bench to get a defender ready to go. High shot off the face mask of Gill. Second time in this early period that he's taken a shot off the face. Shakes it off nicely, and the power play will make their way on. Just about a minute left in the holding penalty to Tyler Learn. Yarjo to the corner, now Welch directing traffic. Under 10 to shoot. Up top, Lucas, Yarjo, Urquhart. Gets around Neary. He'll shoot off a body, and that goes high into the air, and Tui is in some discomfort. But he shakes that off, and he'll get a pat on the back from their defensive coordinator, Jeff Cornwall. Back on the Saints bench after being absent for their last game on Friday. Remember, Poco hasn't played a game since these two last met on Friday evening. They've been thinking about that loss ever since and are looking for a bounce-back performance themselves. Meanwhile, Burnaby riding a 2-game winning streak. So Urquhart will fake the pass and then shoot through some defenders. Carter Donahue might have got a piece of it. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Lucas falls. Ball was in his stick for a second. Welch shoots through, and he's thrown down to the floor after the Ashton Brown stop. And Tyler Learn will step out of the box and get right into the mix. Burnaby will be 0 for 1 on the man advantage. They've had the least power play opportunities in the league all season long. Despite that, still with the second best man advantage. Backhand shot robbed by Gill, a positional stop, denying Elijah Terry, showing off his hands, this case looking for a shot on goal. He's been more so the facilitator of offense for this Poco team. He leads the league in assists with 14. Hard shot through, scores! First career Junior A goal for Jake Renshin. Riding the high of his debut in a Lakers jersey last night. This time he gets the call up to the big club and wastes no time inserting himself into this offense. Fires one low past Brown. Burnaby will double up on their lead. Now goals from Batistin and Renshin. Poco continues to look for that juice goal. Adam Wong, he may have one in his stick. Energized to make his season debut. Lincoln Wall will start things off on a late change. Screen set by Hemmerling McLean. Wall tries to flip back to the outside. Almost found Terry unintentionally. Now Weinstein angled off. Open his Wall with a one-timer and fires it over the goal. Now Hibbert bobbled it. Wall will pick it up. He'll dunk it, and it'll be a crease violation. Sagu was arguing that Lincoln Wall should not have been able to engage in the play after maybe a close call with the crease. But it'll be all for naught. Possession back to Burnaby. Urquhart. Waddy comes into the play, rolls to the middle, and just bobbles the pass from Caden Urquhart. A good two-man game from the Lakers. Over halfway through this period now. Here's Meach. Up to Mills. Josh Mills waits for extra to come in. It'll be a righty strong set, but the lefties work on the two-man game. Here's Chillman! Scores! Well, that didn't take long for him either. So much talk about the offense that he can insert into this lineup. Just looking down his junior B stats, well, now he's got his first junior A goal himself. Gill maybe a little slow to react to that stick side. But Chillman, I was told leading up to this game that Aiden Chillman is somebody who absolutely thrives in the two-man game, and that's what we saw there between him and Mills. Chillman able to find the lane to the goal on the beautiful pass from Josh Mills, and that lead is now cut in half. How will Burnaby respond? Oscar Lucas, certainly a leader on this group. Batistin looking for his second. That missed. We'll call it a bank pass over to Lucas. Renshin will set the screen. Lucas can't find topside. He'll drag and shoot around 80, and Brown makes the stop. Renshin hunting for it, but Batistin finds it, and he'll bank that over to Renshin, and he gets a hard cross check from Aiden Wong. Ball is still loose. Renshin comes up with it, and he'll dive over while picking that up from the boards. Delayed call coming up against Poco. Gill to the bench for the extra attacker. It'll be Yarjo. Cartwright, Batistin, 8 on the shot clock. Lucas downhill. He'll fake. He'll shoot. It'll be blocked by Tui. High into the air, and Adam Wong will pick it up. And Burnaby will get their second power play of this period. It'll be another Shotcrete power play. The Saints seem to be a little unaware who it's going to be against, but it will be Luke Neary. And he's a big-time penalty killer for this team, too, so that's a big loss for them. Fourth best penalty killing unit of the league as well from the Poco side of things. A nice 69% for them. Batistin, pump fake. Another one from Lucas, back to Batistin. He'll shoot, and that may have caught iron. Reset for the Lakers. Everybody getting a touch right now. One-timer from Welch in tight. He would love to find the back of the net. He hasn't scored since the home opener of the year for Burnaby, in which he scored 2 goals against his former team. Missed a little bit of time, should say, but now manning that crease. Terry just left the ball behind as he got sandwiched. And the power play will make their way on. 65 seconds to try to make something work. Specifically on this possession, the shot clock winds down under 20. Lucas back to his usual position at the point. Batistin, hard skip. Yarjo couldn't handle it. Welch calmly from the corner. Yarjo to Lucas. He'll step into one, and Brown caught a piece of it. No, they're going to say it went off of a stick. To me, that looks like a missed call, but turns into transition as Jordan Meach will lead shorthanded. One-time shot! Wong is robbed by Gill. Now just 20 seconds left on this Burnaby power play. Luke Neary is standing in the box. Urquhart has made his way on. Batistin as well. Yarjo over at that far shooter position. Batistin across. Yarjo shoots. Stopped by Brown. Hard rebound up the boards. Picked up by Fournier, and he's off to the races. Oscar Lucas is back to defend. Sagu quick off the bench, and Luke Neary will head straight to the Poco Saints bench, and Burnaby will now be 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Here's Wall. Fournier played offense all of last year, now listed as a defender. Smollett vacates. Now to the corner for Elijah Terry, who spins and passes. Lucas has been out there for a while, but he'll grab that loose ball and sprint the floor. He's got Gauthier going into the zone with him. Lucas will settle. Now he'll make a move, give him another one, and spins off of Lincoln Wall, who's out to defend. Josh Mills was staying in the offensive zone for a little extra time. Shot clock now down to 10. Waddy spins away from the defender, jumps into a shot, goes behind the goal, and it'll be picked up in the crease of Brown by Connor Zavitz. Fournier to Mills. 5:15 left on the clock. Emerling McLean clearing space. Hard pass now over to Turpin, and he'll shoot in and out of the stick of Gill. Backhand shot goes high and wide. That coming from Chase Emerling McLean. That's right, Callum Turpin is also in the lineup this evening for Poco. Put up some pretty good numbers in his own right at the Junior B level as Welch fires wide. Second in the league in points with 43. He's got 20 goals to his name as well. Here's Meach looking for his first. He'll shoot, he'll score! Jordan Meach goes airborne and fires over the shoulder of Gill for his first of the season, and we're all tied up at 2. The fifth-year junior out of Maple Ridge does the Lambo leap into the end glass. And we are all back to square one with 4:40 on the clock. It was 2 straight from Burnaby to kick things off, and then goals from Aiden Chillman, and now Jordan Meach have got the score back to even. Batistin, Urquhart, Waddy, a stationary screen up top. Batistin has it again. Far side, Yarjo denied on the one-timer by Ashton Brown. Now Neary wants to sprint. A much better start this evening for Poco compared to last Friday night, despite the fact that it was just a 1-goal game. Lincoln Wall goes one-on-one with Buron, now Mills. It just felt like that game was out of control. Mills tries the sneaky dunk. Just the vibe in that arena for Poco felt completely different than what you would have expected from this group. Maybe just a little shell shock from what Burnaby put in place against them. Now Renchin, already with a goal this period. He missed. Cartwright finds it. He'll hitch, he'll shoot, and step down in the crease. Now Donahue. He's committed himself to Wagner College. A goal and an assist on the year for him. Lincoln Wall down to Chase Hemmerling McLean. Hard one to pass, or across, excuse me. Turpin working on Havrish Blight. He'll switch hands. Feed up to the perimeter. Hobson, good defense there on the high shooter as Tristan Pritchard put that off the mark, and the clock will wind down to about 3 minutes left, still even. Batistin skips. In Yarjo, now Urquhart. He'll try low, and Brown gets the glove out in time. Pokes that forward. Now Josh Adey, the pass was sent up to him. He wasn't expecting it. Morse bumped off possession. Wyatt Hofer was back in time to help him out. See if that winds up as a costly Poco turnover. Neary back to defend. He was the one who sent that pass up to 80. Now Lucas working on Learn. Hard one across to Waddy. There's a man open in the middle. It was Cartwright, but Waddy didn't see him in time. Lucas, he'll shoot around a screen, and Brown will drop to the butterfly and keep that in his stick. Jordan Meach leaves for Josh Mills. The senior defender, Sagu, comes straight to him. Mills looking underneath. Oh, and almost trickled over the line. Gill kept his feet down this time, but may have just lost control of that rebound. Rolls wide of the goal. Now Urquhart working with Batista and Cartwright as that trio works together often for Burnaby. Urquhart in the middle for Cartwright. Oh, he's laid out, but keeps possession. Oh, Zavitz with a good slide in on the opposing number 5. Could have been way worse than it wound up being, but heads up play from Alexander Cartwright to maintain control of that possession. Now Wall leads this team in goals. Mills from his wrong side. Gill reaches back and may have just stopped this on the goal line. That close to a Poco lead. We enter the final minute in Bill Copeland. The Swamp, as it's more commonly referred to. Lucas on 80, nice move, but 80 defended it even better. Lucas can't get around Fournier. 4 to shoot. Urquhart with the flip, way over top of Waddy. Poco may want an early shot. They got 35 seconds left in the period. Mills has it, and they're just going to hang on and try to control this. So Brown will stay in goal. About a 6-second difference between the period and shot clock. Shot clock winds down to 10. In front, Mills couldn't handle it. Still tried to bat it, but put it wide. Burnaby is going to take possession from Gill. They've got 10 seconds to get up the floor. They don't want to call timeout either. Clock winds down to 7. Sagu turns on the Jets. Hands are tied up. Wall with a great back check, and Batistin is going to run out of time. That is a great back-checking effort from Lincoln Wall, who is often leaned on within this Poco team to score goals, but this time around, it's the defensive effort which winds up getting the attention from his coaching staff, and he'll get a well-deserved breather in the Poco dressing room now for the next 10 or so minutes, as will the Burnaby lineup. And again, from the Poco side of things, this is a way better start for them than what they saw on Friday evening. And should also mention that these are the only 2 teams remaining in this league that have played only 5 games. So after this, they'll be even with every team, which means after this game, both of these teams will have completed a third of their year. And from the Poco side of things, just keeping with them, remember, this is a group that was supposed to be going all in this year and very may well still be doing that. But currently with a 1-4 record, if they are going to continue to go all in,
this is a must-win game for this group. And from the Burnaby side of things, after their win versus Nanaimo last Sunday, they're currently in a playoff position, that fourth and final seed. And again, after this one, they will also be a third of their way through the season. And it might be time to make some decisions pretty soon, some tough decisions for Burnaby. If they are in a playoff position come the trade deadline, what are they going to do? And those are questions that we will continue to monitor and continue to wait for as we get closer and closer to that trade deadline. You're watching the Burnaby Lakers on Junior Lakers TV. The score is 2-2 through 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with second period action after this.
Well, the two teams are making their way back onto the floor. Hopefully you're making your way back to your screens, however you're watching this game on Junior Lakers TV. We thank you very much. Feels like a safe assumption to say it's probably at your computer or on your phone while you're doing the dishes or something of that regard. In case you did miss that first period, well, let me bring you a Sasuke Ready Mix first period review. In this even 2-2 draw through those opening 20 minutes, it was the Burnaby Lakers who struck first and second. A goal early on from Daniel Batiste and then Jake Renshin collecting his first career Junior A goal. But then Poco came alive. The call-up, Aiden Chillman put one home, assist going to Josh Mills and Jordan Meach before Jordan Meach scored about 5 minutes later, his first of the year, to even the score at 2 aside. Poco leads in the shot category by 2, 17-15 to be exact. Ashton Brown stopped 13 of those 15 Lakers shots. Meanwhile, Arjun Gill stopped 15 of 17. Now Wong and Hibbert are lined up at the dot like we've seen them be a couple of times in this game. Thankfully, this one goes with less of an injury than last time. If you missed it on the opening faceoff to kick off this game, Michael Hibbert wound up having to leave for a short duration after he was shaken up due to some contact with Wong, who is now back to defend. Burnaby's going to get the first offensive set of this period. Here is Renshin. He'll try the split dodge and shoot around Brown's shoulder, but couldn't quite dial that in on goal. It goes wide and already a shot clock violation. First one will go against Burnaby. Josh 80. Now to Elijah Terry. Up top, Hemmerling McLean to Josh Mills. Mills on the run, missed the net, rebound picked up. Oh, and mistake by Tyler Gauthier as he stepped back into the crease. Now Turpin looking for an angle. Hemmerling McLean couldn't reach the pass. It'll bounce back towards center. Biron with the step. Tui tries to get back. Biron ran out of room, but still fired it on goal, and it goes off the pads of Brown and out of play. Connor Welch waits for the screen from Oscar Lucas and then dishes to the righties. Renshin right back onto the floor. 2 straight offensive sets for him. Lucas. Zavitz keeps him at bay. Lucas, to the roller. Welch, who was open for just a split second. Renshin has it. Runs out of room. Now the righties will work. A hard shot that missed the net, and it'll ricochet all the way back down the floor. Mills, the first man off the bench, and expect that that'll be the case with Burnaby having that long change. It'll be him or Lincoln Wall, first man on the floor pretty well every time. Wall's chance on goal goes off a body and wide, no reset, but he's got possession again. Here's Mills. Screen is set. He'll shoot a bouncer that missed. Weinstein has it, and what's the call here going to be? It'll be a loose ball push, I believe, on Michael Hibbert. So fresh 30 for Poco. Chillman gets it to Malott. Hard pass across. Wall spins on Hobson, tries his jump shot, and that'll go out of play. Poco pleading that went off of a defender's stick, but the Lowe official, Riley Lowe, Nick DeSantos, the other referee in this game, they both call that Burnaby ball, and then a crease violation as Kean Yarjo stepped down before he could dive across. Adam Wong, hard pass up to Carter Donahue. Donahue will leave for Terry. Terry just 3 goals on the year thus far, but he's looked good through 20 minutes. Wall, hard screen is set, and I believe that was Hofer who went down. Those two battled all game long last Friday night. It was oftentimes Wyatt Hofer who drew the matchup with Josh Mills, and that appears to be the case here again on Wednesday evening. Urquhart, Renchin's open on the one-timer and couldn't quite dial that in. Had to jump straight up to avoid the crease, but fired it to the short side and wide. Fournier now in transition, back over to Tui, robbed by Gill. What a save from him. It's Cartwright. Dishes across, and waiting was Batistin. Batistin keeps it in the pockets of the righties. Bouncer from Cartwright missed. Good rebound collected by Welch, and a short side bid from Welch denied by that left foot of Brown. Cartwright directing traffic. Batistin gets topside, feeds to the near for Lucas. Tries to split through the pair of defenders. Now Urquhart, 13 on the shot clock. Urquhart looking for Cartwright. It's picked off, and now Adam Wong is on a breakaway. Denied, he scores! Oh, Gill got a piece, but just trickles over, and Adam Wong in his season debut gives Poco their first lead. What an injection of energy he has been. And we're only about 24 minutes through this game. Remember, he was part of the future considerations from the trades that went on last season between Poco and Nanaimo. Ashton Brown, Joel Mullen, and Lincoln Wall all wound up as members of the Nanaimo Timbermen. And Josh Adey and Adam Wong wind up on the Poco Saints in this 2026 campaign as a result of all of that. Burnaby now trails for the first time this evening. Renchin with a step, puts it wide. Levi Tui with a good box out on Renchin. Otherwise, he was going to be able to pick up that loose ball. Instead, it will bounce its way down the floor. Poco with the free clear. Malott is going to start off in the corner. Good motion right now from Poco. East to west, everybody getting a touch. Shot around, and a bouncer that batted out of midair by the glove of Gill. And then a hard pick by Mills will be called as an interference. Should say as well, I'm still trying to nail down the terminology. Weinstein. You could hear the instruction from the Burnaby bench led by Tyler Kirkby, yelling time to Will Weinstein. Let him know that he's got a little more time that he thinks as he crosses over that line. Renchin with another airborne opportunity that is stopped by Ashton Brown. Tui to Parker Malott, the former 7th overall pick in the 2023 draft, stings the corner. Parker Malott rips one home, and now it's the Saints with a 2-goal advantage. Yeah, you can see it's Michael Hibbert as the low defender that just doesn't get up in time. Winds up trying to block the shot, but winds up just screening his goaltender a little bit. And Parker Malott I mean, while the majority of his points this year have come from assists, don't get it twisted, he is somebody who can shoot the ball. You see a good example of it there. If you give him room, time, and space, as they say, he's not going to miss too many times from there. Now Josh 80 off of a good reset for Poco, and you can just hear their bench getting more and more excited with every play. They know how important a win would be this evening for their playoff hopes and dreams. That goes off the stick of Luke Havrish-Blight and out of play. Callum Turpin will kick it off. Still work it to the outside. Now to Terry. Back over to Mills. Gets the matchup of Batistin. Mills runs through Sagu and crashes into the crease of Arjun Gill. Quick whistle as Hofert crosses over the line. Stops up on Tyler Lurn, waits for some help to join him. First man in will be Kean Yarjo. Lurn in a battle right now with Oscar Lucas. Glad to see he doesn't miss a shift after he took some friendly fire. Now with possession, gets the matchup of Levi Tui. Lucas wants the flip, can't find it. Runs out of room, still gets a shot on goal. But that'll be an easy stop for Brown, and Chris Fournier will clear the line. Parker Malott, fresh off of the 4-2 Saints goal. Mills bobbled it, picks it up calmly at the center line, still with 14 on the shot clock. Now Wall. Biron comes out to him, Hibbert on the switch. Pass across, Malott couldn't find the pass. Running out of time, he'll just dump that deep into the corner to facilitate a change. And Ben Hobson tasked with clearing the defensive zone. Jake Renshin has it. Batistin, Urquhart. Cartwright clearing some space for Caden Urquhart. Batistin wanted the passes, he rolled through. Donahue strips Urquhart of possession, but he gets it back, goes to the crease, and he's stopped by the glove of Brown. Now Neary, hard pass up to Wong. I would venture to say that this is probably the best that Poco has looked all season long. Pritchard, hard swing to Mills. Hemmerling McLean, banging bodies through the middle. Now Wall with a three-quarter release shot that goes off the dasher and out of play. You don't often see Lincoln Wall shoot from there. You usually see Mills take those shots take that shot as he'll cross over that middle line. Now Yarjo will fire and score. Burnaby's back within one. That's a big goal for the Lakers. And a big goal for Kean Yarjo. Similar to the Malott goal, you can just see Fournier as he's too slow to get into the hands of the shooter. That's almost identical to the goal that we saw from Parker Malott on the opposite side of the floor. This time it benefits Kean Yarjo. And Burnaby can feel a little better about themselves now after settling the play down a little bit and finding themselves onto the score sheet. That is their first goal of this middle frame, and they'll win the ensuing face-off. Batistin with a low shot that missed the net. Yarjo couldn't find the loose ball, and Tyler Lurn has a step from his own side of center. It's a break with a man on his back. Lurn puts it off the arm of Gill. Rebound towards the wall, and A.J. Payne is knocked down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty on Tyler Lurn. A.J. Payne draws a penalty against the Saints. It'll be 2 minutes for cross-checking, and maybe insult to injury as well for that of Tyler Lurn. Denied on the breakaway and then takes a penalty seconds later. And it'll be another Shotcrete power play here in the Swamp. Burnaby right now 0 for 3 on the man advantage in this game. They had 2 opportunities in the first period. Couldn't score on either. Now a shot that got deflected. Burnaby still with possession. Batistin, Lucas, Cartwright, tucks, shoots, scores! That'll be his first power play goal of this year. And Burnaby has evened things up once again with a run of 2 goals. The chess match continues from inside the swamp. The game opened up with 2 straight Burnaby goals before Poco strung together 4 straight of their own, and now it's a pair in a row for the Lakers to cut the lead all the way down to 0. Tied up at 4s. And Donahue picks up the loose ball after Poco wins a draw. I think this is more so the matchup that people were expecting last Friday, but Poco just couldn't find an answer. Got a little too wrapped up in the officiating. Now Mills has been held scoreless in this game so far. May have caught a piece of the post on that crease dive. Now Weinstein settles the loose ball with Callum Turpin on his back and will feed across to Waddy, who's just stepped on. Aiden Waddy to Jake Wrenchin. Takes a peek around. Lucas is the trailer. Was on his wrong side, then feeds to Wrenchin on the spin dodge. Through the middle, tough pass. Fournier may have caught a piece of it. Batistin, Lucas steps into one, and Brown reached behind. Pulled it off the line himself. Wow, we saw Arjun Gill in the first period from that exact same crease save a goal that was trickling towards the line. Now Ashton Brown may have just done the exact same thing. Chillman to Chase Hemmerling McLean. Now Mills with an O-looker. Terry has it. He'll fake the shot. Back up to Hemmerling McLean. Spins. Can't shoot. Now he will, but it's off a body and off the Poco bench. It won't be a back over, but it will be Burnaby possession. Aiden Chillman now is going to be stuck on his defensive side of center. And we'll see if Burnaby wants to go right at him or not. The young forward called up for this game. Battling with Yarjo. Here's Wrenchin. He'll shoot off a body. Hard bounce, and Chillman's going to pick up this rebound. Stop up on the swim. And he's just going to stay and play another O-shift here. Why not? All sorts of adrenaline in those young legs. Mills swims. He's tied up, working on Sagu. Spins. Somehow he still got the ball. Gets that over to Malott. Now he's mixing it up with Sean Morse, who has his helmet ripped off. And Mills, does he want to drop the gloves here? Morse wants to dance, and he'll get the helmet off of Mills, protecting himself right now. And Josh Mills does not want to engage in that fight. Remember, Mills was part of a pretty viral scrap in this arena last year. And he goes right to the Poco bench. We'll see if Poco winds up with a penalty or not here. Sean Morse was the one who ripped Mills' helmet off in the first place, and you could tell right there, I mean, Mills is just hanging on to the jersey and making sure he doesn't eat one. If Poco is going to take control of their season again, Josh Mills is going to be a pivotal part of that. And you see the maturation of Josh Mills in his 5th year of junior. I mean, I think in past years in a position like that, he's likely just going to start throwing punches himself. But in his senior season, he maintains his emotions. And by the looks of things, Poco is not going to be getting a penalty out of this, and Mills is going to be up into the offense. So this might be Poco's first power play of this game, which means it may be a Del Bianco contracting short man for Burnaby. Sean Morse now is being ushered back to the Burnaby dressing room. and we'll see if his evening is done or not. Just waiting for the score sheet on the league website to be finished up here. For some reason, they put 10 minutes up on the board, which I don't believe is correct. I believe I just heard someone in the crowd shout out that it was at about 7 minutes or so. There you go, 7:32 is up on the clock. Connor Welch is being brought over to the penalty box to serve the penalty for Sean Morse, and this is indeed going to be a Poco power play. And their power play has been pretty good so far this year as well. Just one spot shy of Burnaby's. Poco coming to this one at 41%. It's a 5-minute power play up on the board for the Saints. And this could be a turning point depending on how this winds up. And remember, with it being a major penalty, I mean, Poco can score multiple goals here. They could break this game wide open. But, and it's a big but, Burnaby's penalty kill has been outstanding this year. They have the top penalty killing unit in the entire league. They've allowed just 2 power play goals against. Here's Malott on a set play. Wall robbed by Gill. Got the left pad out. Lincoln Wall, oftentimes the trigger man. Poco wants to try the hidden ball trick. Mills steps into one off the stick of Sagu, and Gill will fall back and do a snow angel. Make sure that thing doesn't roll anywhere near that goal line. Lincoln Wall leads this team in power play goals. So Urquhart is going to try to kill some of this clock down. And actually, they've put 10 minutes up on the penalty clock. So Sean Morse has been ejected, and they've given him a 5-minute major for fighting. So I'm not sure if that's an error by the scorekeeper or if there is 10 minutes worth of power play time here for Poco. They've only put 5 minutes up on the score sheet. They need to hunt around for an explanation. Terry, Mills, shoots, Gill with the stop. And really, this could be a turning point regardless of which side you're looking at. If Burnaby can kill this off, or, I mean, even if they just escape allowing just 1 goal against, I would consider that a win and a momentum swing for the Lakers. Of course, Poco going to try to take control of this game and assert their dominance on the man advantage. Here's Wrenchin on a good spin. He'll shoot. Denied by Brown. Got the shoulder up in time. Well, no, so my eyes do not deceive me. They have indeed put 10 minutes now up on the score sheet for Sean Morse. 5 minutes for the instigator, 5 minutes for fighting. So this is a 10-minute power play for Poco. Can't remember the last time I've seen one of these. Hemmerling McLean, he's on his wrong side, gets a twister, but AJ Payne with a stick in a lane. Now a hard pass up. Now a chance shorthanded. Gauthier puts it wide. Burnaby has 1 shorthanded goal this year. It came from Wyatt Hofer, who was up on that break, but it was Tyler Gauthier who wound up with the shot. 7:25 left in this power play. There's under 5 minutes left in this period. They'll go behind the goal. Now Hemmerling McLean across. Mills, he had a stick in his face. Couldn't take the pass cleanly, and now there's a Poco penalty coming up. Govin Sagu. Well, this is certainly going to help the Lakers' cause. They're going to pull their goalie and play 5-on-5 now in the offensive zone. Hard jab step. Lucas puts it into the corner. Yarjo through the middle. Batistin 80 and Wall pairing up as Batistan got a shoveler on, and Lincoln Wall, man, he is playing with an edge tonight that I don't think I've ever seen him play with. You know he's not happy with the start to this Poco season, and by the looks of things, he is the penalized player, so maybe trying to take somebody with him. But he's not going to be successful in doing so, and 2 minutes will wind down off of this 10-minute Poco power play. Oh, are there 2 Poco power plays out of this? Wall and Mills are both in the box now. There was a penalty being called from behind the play. Did Lincoln Wall, not Josh Wall. Josh Wall, the general manager of this team. How's it going, Josh, if you're watching? Lincoln Wall may have just gotten a penalty with those. He's back in front. It'll be a goal at 4-on-4. Look at Lucas battling through 2 defenders, still getting the pass. This is going to be a great angle of it. Lobs that up top, and just like the last Burnaby goal, just defenders a little too slow to get out on hands. So they gave Josh Mills 5 minutes for cross-checking, and Lincoln Wall 2 minutes for slashing just as that play ended earlier. So Wall is back onto the floor now. And he's going to drive, he's going to shoot, and fire it off the face mask of Gill. Expect Wall to try to take control of this offense. He'll be the leader of the group out the offensive gate with Mills watching on. Out of the corner, Lucas, a good handle on that. Gets around Terry, drags on the low move, and the shot clock will expire before Alexander Cartwright could shoot. And so, excuse me, my math was a little off, shockingly to nobody. There will not be a Burnaby power play come the second period. Still 5:17 left in their major. Gauthier on a breakaway, looking for the 2-goal lead. He scores! Foiled on his last breakaway. This time around, he would not be denied. And Burnaby goes up by 2. And it's funny, looking in the corner, behind the glass, Sean Morse has appeared from the dressing room and jumping with both hands in the air on that Gauthier goal. Well, this whole scenario, I mean, the 10-minute power play for Poco, well, now they got a fast break chance. Neary fakes the flip, goes across. Wong scores! Second of the game for Adam Wong. That is a massive, massive goal for the Saints. Just to settle things down a little bit and end this run of Burnaby. Look at Luke Neary draw both defenders over on that fake pass. Looked like he was going to run out of room. Looked like Wong hardly had any room himself. And now the lead is cut down. And Adam Wong stayed out for that draw. He finds the loose ball. And now here come the Saints. They'll try to tie this game, led by Tristan Pritchard. Hard one across. Hemmerling McLean had Chillman going to the goal. Here's Terry, scores just under the bar. You could feel that one coming from Elijah Terry. He's had all sorts of chances in this game. Just felt like he was due for one. And that's going to be 2 goals in less than 30 seconds for the Saints. And that's about as perfectly placed of a shot as you could ask for. May have just caught the underside of the crossbar, and we are once again tied. So now we're down under 2 minutes left in this second period. Burnaby trying to make it 3 straight wins. Cartwright just got spun around onto the hardwood. Brown makes a nice stop on Yarjo. Josh 80. Easton couldn't find it. Wrenchen can. Gets around Meach. Wrenchen flips to Lucas. One more. Far side. Brown with a big stick save. 47 on the clock. Wall looking for that early shot. Poco wants last possession of this period. Shot from Wong goes wide. He is sneakily on hat-trick watch for Poco. Now Gauthier put his team up by 2 not too long ago, and just after that, Poco able to put together a pair of goals. About 4-second differential here between the 2 clocks. Lucas in the corner. Shot clock winds down to 9. Urquhart has it. Cartwright on the screen. Wants the pass. Oh, it wound up on goal. Brown had to be sharp. Now maybe a chance. Donohue's got 1 second. He'll shoot, and Gill makes one final save to close out this period. What a game we have here from the Swamp, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us on Junior Lakers TV, I should say as well. 6-6 is the score through those 20 minutes. You see the 2 teams match pretty well evenly and much better here in this game compared to what we saw on Friday night. It was 2-2 at the end of 20. It's now 6-6 as once again these 2 teams matching in their efforts. 4 goals for Poco after they strung together a run of 4 straight from the end of the first period into the start of this second period before Burnaby stopped the bleeding. And not only did they do that, they wound up going on a run themselves to take the lead, and it felt like they started to cruise. We saw Sean Morse mix it up with Josh Mills, and it wound up as a 10-minute, or what was going to be a 10-minute power play in favor of Poco. Some of that power play time will find itself here in the third period once we get back to it as well. But that looked like it was going to be a turning point for this game, of course, until Josh Mills wound up taking a 5-minute major penalty himself, as well as Lincoln Wall taking a slashing call away from the play. All of a sudden, what looked like it was going to be all this momentum in favor of Poco turned to turn things in favor of Burnaby, and they took advantage. But Poco answered back in the way that they needed to, and now just 20 minutes will separate these 2 teams as they take a quick breather. We will do so as well, and when we return, it'll be the start of the third period just around that corner. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll be back after this. Back inside the swamp, ladies and gentlemen, just ahead of face-off to kick off this third and final period. It's all even at 6-6 through 40 minutes, so let's bring you your B&B Contracting second period review, because it was eerily similar to that first period, but maybe a little bit of reverse, so to speak. In the first period, it was Burnaby who kicked off the scoring. This time around in the second period, it was Poco who returned the favor, scoring the first 2 goals of that frame and closing out a run of 4 straight going back to the tail end of the first period. But then it was Burnaby's turn to punch back, and they put together a run of 4 in a row. One from Yarjo, one from Cartwright, one from Urquhart, and one from Tyler Gauthier on the power play. But then about 20 seconds after that Gauthier goal, it was Adam Wong who got one in transition from Luke Neary. And then about 25 seconds after that, it was Elijah Terry picking up his 4th goal of the season to tie the game at 6. Also, if you missed it in that second period, Sean Morse ejected from this game after he got a game misconduct for fighting, a major penalty for fighting, and a major for an instigator. Oh, hard hit into the boards. Josh Adey runs Michael Hibbert in from behind, and he is slow to get up, but he does get up. And I mean, going back to the first period, Hibbert was shaken up, grabbing up at his head. We'll get another look here. Yeah, that's a dangerous location, and thankfully, he bounced back up. Renshin gets his second. 15 seconds into the period, Burnaby's back in front. Welcome to the lineup, Jake Renshin. He played for Burnaby last night at the Junior B level. Should say shout out to the Burnaby Junior Bs picking up their first win of the season over Langley. And then Renshin gets into his first career Junior A game. Scored a goal in the first period. Now he's got his second, and he does not look out of place whatsoever. Here's Weinstein, maybe another chance for Burnaby. Mills still remains in the penalty box after he took his 5-minute penalty. They have it listed just in reverse on the website right now. And Yarjo will score. 2 straight for Burnaby. My, oh my, in the opening minute, the Lakers find themselves back with that 2-goal advantage, and Kian Yarjo collects his second of the game. I wish I could say that this game has been blown wide open, but as we've learned a few times, a 2-goal lead is nothing in this matchup. Every time one of these teams has trailed by a deficit of 2, there has always been an answer back. So Mills is out of the box and back up into the offense. Here's Wall. He takes a high hit from Payne. No penalty. Gauthier will go after in the corner and beat Parker Malott to the loose ball. Mills is once again going to stay behind the play. Gauthier gets knocked down by Wall. They both bounce up. Lucas had it for a second, but Levi Tui will get it back in favor of the Saints. Here's Fournier. Flips to Mills. Wall is going to take a shift off. Hemmerling McLean will come on. The third lefty. Looks like it's going to be Aiden Chillman. Him and Hemmerling McLean have built some serious chemistry at the Junior B level. Now across through the middle, and Malott can't beat Gill. Was doing a little research before this game. Of course, with Aiden Chillman getting into the lineup for the first time this season at the Junior A level. Of his 32 goals in Junior B, 7 of them have been assisted by Chase Hemmerling McLean. And for Chase Hemmerling McLean at the Junior B level, because remember, he's been playing a bit of both this year, of his 12 goals down there, 3 of those have been assisted by Aiden Chillman. So they've paired up quite a few times for the Junior B Poco Saints, now both in the lineup here at the Junior A level. Once again, they try the hidden ball trick. Mills still has it at the point. It's a power play that is now over. Mills off a defensive stick. Hofer may be credited with a block there, and at the tail end of the possession, he'll just bat that down to Brown. Fires that up, and somehow that avoided everything. I believe he threw that over the scoreboard, but underneath of the rafters. Not sure if that was on purpose or not, but that is some incredible accuracy from Ashton Brown. Good handle by Wrenchin, looking for his third. He'll go to goal. Brown with the glove stop. Ball is loose. Wrenchin digging for it. Eilert is still in his crease. Now Fournier with the split dodge on Urquhart, and Cartwright cannot cause the 8-second count. A nice move there from Chris Fournier. Lefty strong for Poco. Mills gets it across. Now looking for Chillman. It's intercepted by Weinstein. Will Weinstein, another player coming over from that Denver Elite Academy. Now Yarjo. Swing to Cartwright. He'll look to the short side. Didn't miss by much. Wong will get that up to Meach. Both of them have goals in this game, and Meach gets his own rebound and puts it wide. Oh, a close call for Poco to cut the lead down to 1. Jordan Meach found his own rebound but couldn't pot it home. What a chance that was for Jordan Meach. Batistin. Now Wrenchin. We've seen him drive. Does he want to shoot? Not this time. Urquhart may want to. He'll tuck on Wong. Now Urquhart shoots, and a kick stop by Brown. Wrenchin gets the reset. Behind the goal. Oscar Lucas is waiting at the restraining line. Pass doesn't come. Instead, they go to Urquhart. Looking for a lane. Fires it off the corner boards. Bounces up to Oscar Lucas. He'll pick it up at the half wall. Wrenchin going to goal. Lucas working on Learn. Drops his shoulder, still protecting. Gets away with one hand on his stick. 6 to shoot. Wrenchin fires wide. Rebound out of the reach of Lucas. Batistin finds it, and he'll put that into the corner. A good defensive stand. Tyler Learn getting a pat on the back for his efforts. Did a great job to shut down Jake Wrenchin for much of that possession. It's going to be tough to pick 3 stars in a player of the game after this one, folks. My, oh my. Mills. He'll try to sail that with one hand. Hofer keeps him at bay. To the center line, and Malott can't handle it. Now it's a breakaway for Havers. Blight. He'll shoot. Stopped by Brown. Rebound through the middle, and Welch is tackled down to the floor. And it'll be a loose ball push, they'll call it, against Levi Toohey. He and Welch aren't done their conversation just yet. There's another look at the Jordan Meach chance from earlier. And Nick DeSantos is going to call for a wipe of the floor. And we will now see the second member of this Lakers team with the last name Payne insert himself into the action. Dan Payne, the manager of this team, will come out to wipe the floor. Of course, father of A.J. Payne, 5th-year defender for this Lakers team. Dan had to come up into the booth before the game just to hand me Burnaby's lineup. Gave him a quick fist bump, said thank you to him, but had to also say sorry that you came all the way up here to bring a roster to only me. Nobody else up here needed it. And his response was, I've done more for less. So shout out to Dan Payne. Back to the action. Waddy, as Burnaby nurses this 2-goal advantage. Yarjo again denied by the left pad of Ashton Brown. Toohey all the way up the floor. Carter Donahue has it. Josh Mills is Saints would love to see him get hot. Across, and that caught the post. Elijah Terry that close. So now there's a delayed call coming up to Burnaby. Goaltender to the bench for the extra attacker. Hemmerling McLean has just made his way on. Chillman through the middle. He has it now. He'll step into a shot. Rebound off the Gill save, and Mills has it. Hemmerling McLean running point here. Terry is parked in the middle. Mills up top. Hemmerling McLean through the middle again, and Terry's shot didn't make its way through. Blocked by Hofer, and he's on the limp. Check that, it's Hibbert. A little bit banged up here. Mills behind the goal, closed out by Hibbert, and he knocks the ball loose. Wrestling match down as ball will be picked up by Hofer. And now with the whistle, it'll be a holding the stick call, and it looks like it's going to go to AJ Payne. Looks like his dad was getting too much of the spotlight. So AJ Payne will make his way onto the broadcast here. Unfortunately for the Lakers, it's with him taking a seat for 2 or less here. It's another Del Bianco contracting short man opportunity for Burnaby. And if Poco is unable to come back in this game, they will be looking no further than their special teams, specifically their power play. Mills on the drag, fakes the shot behind the goal, scores! On the dunk, it's Lincoln Wall with another power play goal, and the lead is cut down to 1. Lincoln Wall will now even himself up for the league lead in goals with Jared Masnick, collecting his 13th goal of the season. More importantly, though, for Poco, they now trail just 8-7. And a much faster strike on this power play for Poco. They end the short 2-goal run. Michael Hibbert again gets up on the limp off of a face-off. Now Urquhart gets it over to Wrenchen. The last time the Lakers were on their home floor, it was a 1-goal game. Wrenchen, a hard hit down by Josh Adey. We may need to see another wipe of the floor. There's a streak from that of Wrenchen in the offensive zone. Mills draws the ire of Govin Sagu. Hofer has come on as well. In front, Gill with a huge stop. Now might have to make another one. Terry with the one-handed dunk. Looking like Trey Deer. The Forsberg style, at least opportunity by Elijah Terry. Minimal space to make that work, but still with a pretty good chance. And we'll see now, you might be able to see it right in the middle of your screen right now, the streak on the floor. Batistin off the glove of Brown. Hopefully that doesn't become a factor. It's Cartwright gets the reset. Batistin has it. Has to wait for one more forward to come on. It's Kian Yarjo. Yarjo working on Learn. Cartwright into the stick of Brown. Fournier. Toe drag around Batistin. Gets it up to Meach, and now here comes Lincoln Wall. Has Poco's 7th goal of the year. Or of the game, excuse me. His 13th of the year. Hofer quickly out to him. Hofer doesn't want to switch. Now Hemmerling McLean on the run, just missed. Over the wall, Malott can't handle it. 3 seconds to work. A blind twister from Connor Zavitz. Wow. Late in the clock. Certainly creative, but unable to get it on goal. Now Urquhart across to Lucas. Working on a 4-point game. Wrenchen puts it off the corner boards. Back to Urquhart now. 17 on the shot clock. Urquhart puts it off the body of Is that Luke Neary, who may be a little winded as he makes his way back to the bench. Now Dylan Eilert. Good handle to keep possession in favor of Poco. Mills takes a survey around the floor. Hemmerling McLean has made his way on, as has Lincoln Wall. Here's Hemmerling McLean. Across to Terry. Now Mills. Hobson keeping him wide. Mills dropping his shoulder. He'll shoot off the crossbar. Then he looks to the heavens. Almost a tie game off the stick of Josh Mills. Terry. Set play underway for Poco. Terry shot blocked. Chance for Gauthier to go. He's had a couple of breakaways in this game already, but can't get around that of Elijah Terry. Did a great job in reverse transition to get back in time. Batistin, 9:40 to play in this third period. Yarjo, Welch, Batistin gets it. One more to his left. Waiting was Caden Urquhart. Now up to Yarjo, he bobbled it. 4 on the clock. One hand, he can't bat it down. Donahue closes in towards him, but Yarjo got another chance to get that a little bit further. Remember, for Burnaby, still no Jeremy Launt in the lineup this evening. He's missed the last few games. It's Lincoln Wall driving on Hofer. Hofer's got the hitch down. He's knocked to the floor. A swim move. Pritchard goes airborne, and Gill gets his shoulder up in time. Biron. Now Chillman forces Biron into a double team, but he ducked underneath of Mills. Good burst of speed from Tommaso Biron, and he's going to stay out the defensive end as Mills is hiding. Wrenchin with a good split. Good switch as well with Lucas, who can't beat Brown. What a two-man game that was all of a sudden between Oscar Lucas and Jake Wrenchin. .8:25 on the clock. Burnaby leading by 1. Malott thought about wrapping that around the crease. Mills has it again. Absorbs the contact, shoots to the short side, didn't miss by much. Mills beats Biron for possession and shoots late in that clock, but from pretty well center floor. That clock will expire. Daniel Batistin. Oscar Lucas, Kian Yarjo. 80 with the switch, working with his former teammate in Nanaimo. Now back together in Poco. In Adam Wong. Batistin runs into a big body, and Learn throws Batistin hard into the goal. Tyler Learn is having himself a great game out the defensive end. And his team knows it too. Everybody goes right to him as he gets back onto the bench. Wall to the corner. Tough one to handle for Callum Turpin in a battle with Hobson. Terry comes in to help, as does Pritchard. Weinstein will hook that, almost put it into his own bench. It winds up as a souvenir for a lucky fan up there in, what we'll call that, row 4. Scores! Terry into the top corner. Tie game once again. Well, we've seen what he can do dishing the rock. Now we see the precision from Elijah Terry. Beats Gill just over the shoulder, just under the bar. And we are even at 8. Goes without saying, but do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have a massive finish to this game. Mark my words. 2 straight goals now for Burnaby to even things up. Terry looking for his hat-trick marker. Mills still on the hunt for his first. Mills shoots, off the shaft of the stick, and then scores on the rebound. That's about as unfortunate of a bounce as you could ask for from the perspective of Arjun Gill. Makes the stop with the butt end of his stick, as you'll see here. It bounces off the end glass right to Mills, who is right place, right time. And I mean, that's a tough angle to shoot at. But Mills able to pot that home for his first of the game. And now Poco finds themselves in front. Back and forth, this game continues to be. Now 80 off the ensuing faceoff, won by Adam Wong. 80 knocked down by Hibbert. And there's a penalty on the play. They're going to call it a holding penalty on Michael Hibbert. And this may be a pivotal point of this meeting. Yeah, I mean, that's about as easy of a call as the officials are going to get. Unfortunate for Hibbert, but he got his stick wrapped around Josh 80, who draws the penalty. And Poco, after having just scored a power play goal to bring them within one, it was Lincoln Wall. Now here's Malott, just wide. Loose ball is picked up by Hofer. He turns on the Jets. Then he stops up on Terry. Remember, Hofer has their one shorthanded goal of the year. And he's a little bit on the limp as he heads back towards the bench. Burnaby wants to spread out their offense while down a man here. Wrenchin on the jab. He'll shoot. Glove stop Brown, and Wrenchin gets the rebound himself. Lucas. What a shift this has turned out to be for Jake Wrenchin. A burst of speed to find the rebound and find some space before feeding Oscar Lucas. Now Urquhart gets around Terry. Lucas has it, 6 to shoot. 52 on the penalty clock. Lucas looks to hammer that stick side, but fires it wide and ends up out of play. .35 seconds remaining in the holding call to Michael Hibbert. Mills. They parked Wall behind the goal again. This time Mills shoots, and Gill got the better of that opportunity. Mills takes the point position this time. Scores! Terry again! Well, now it's a 2-goal lead for Poco. And Elijah Terry, well, they found their hot stick. Gut check time now for Burnaby. He put up 45 goals last year with the Nepean Knights over in Ontario. He had just 3 goals coming into this game. And now he has doubled that total. And the clock winds down to 4.5. Batistin feeds down low. Urquhart comes around the corner. Lucas, he's looking for his first goal of this game. They try Batistin behind the goal. Had Brown reaching. Got a shot from around the corner, and it's on the back of the net. Burnaby thought they scored. But Brown got the save, and it stopped up on the back of the goal. Josh Mills now back on the floor. He's working on a 4-point game. A goal and 3 helpers. Elijah Terry, 3 goals and 1 assist. Mills stopped by Gill. Ball is loose. This feels like a big reset if Poco can find it, and they can. They'll call that a loose ball push, and it will indeed be that fresh 30 for the Saints. Here's Wall. Hemmerling McLean slips through. He's open, puts it between his legs, and that goes into the corner. He's got another chance here, kicked aside. Gill with the right pad. Weinstein has a chance to run. There's 3 minutes left on this clock. Poco leading by 2. And what, that's got to be the 4th lead change? Maybe more. Batistin wide, Lucas off the rebound. Through the middle, Batistin again, stick stop by Brown. Up the floor, here's Josh 80 on the run. He'll shoot and gets laid out by AJ Payne while Gill makes a glove stop. And we may need a wipe of the floor here now. Yeah, Riley Lowe is indeed going to call for it, and that's a veteran read by AJ Payne who signaled it to Riley Lowe. So we'll get another look at that latest chance from 80. I mean, that could have been way worse than it actually wound up being. It looks like his head snapped back onto the wood.
Fans over here, Junior B1 Lakers will be in action on Sunday, June 7th, here at the Bilbo Sports Center, or as we call it, the house at Jackville. We're going to take on the visiting Maple Ridge Burnaby. Game time, 8 p.m. We hope to see you there.
So Dan Payne gets a little more airtime. Aiden Chillman back on, gets the feed from Mills. Terry has a hat trick in this one. Mills can't swim around Sagu. Now Chillman on his wrong side, watched by Biron. Here's Malott, shoots around a screen, wide of the goal. Chillman couldn't find it. Wall has it at center. He bobbled it but slowed it down before it crossed over the line. Here's Terry on Hobson. Terry gets topside, shoots, stopped, rebound, great stop by Gill. Robs Mills, he's crunched into the corner, and this is a big loose ball here. Burnaby wants a penalty to be called, but Poco finds possession. A big loose ball picked up by Josh Mills. There's just 2 minutes left on this clock, ladies and gentlemen. Payne wants to pressure. Wall spins. Mills off the flip pass. He gets double teamed. Now he wants a penalty to be called. Sagu will pick it up, and Gill is going to start to make his way towards the bench. Sagu tucks through the pressure. Oh, and Lincoln Wall appears to be in some pain as he just gets back to his feet now. And on the limp, his right knee appears to be in some discomfort. Here's Batistin, 1:25 on the clock. They go behind the goal. Wrenchin just avoids the crease. He'll wrap over to Yarjo. 5 seconds to shoot. He'll put it to the corner. Urquhart blocked by Neary. Towards center, 80 has it. 65 seconds left on this clock. Turpin leaves for Chase Hemmerling McLean into the final minute. Burnaby still has their timeout. Wall gets it across the floor to Terry. He'll get the switch. Weinstein keeps him to the outside. Hemmerling McLean steps into a shot. Gill with the save. Burnaby's going to call their timeout. 42 seconds will be on the clock when they get back after it. Remember, they're going to have to start from their own side of center. And remember, they also need 2 goals here to tie. Well, there's a look at head coach Travis Cornwall. I mean, he was obviously pretty animated on Friday evening with their performance, not too happy with the refereeing, but I have to imagine the messaging from him and the rest of the bench staff to the entire team, I mean, themselves included, would be something along the lines of, you know, allow yourself to be the decision makers of the game. Don't get wrapped up in what the referees are going to be doing. And I mean, Poco has had a lot more control here compared to that game against Burnaby on Friday. I mean, yes, at one point, both Lincoln Wall and Josh Mills end up in the penalty box, but I mean, think back to the almost fight with Mills and Morse. How different this game could have been, and it still might wind up different. Net is empty. Brown with the stop. Does he want a chance at the empty net? He throws it towards center, out of the reach of Wong, but he's going to try to chase it down. Gill will stay on the bench. Ball remains loose. Burnaby takes it back. Just 20 seconds left. They need a miracle here. 15 on the clock. No looker to Urquhart. Nice fake. He'll shoot a bouncer. Brown with one more save, and he'll hang on. That is going to do it. It is indeed hard to beat a team twice. 80 wants one more chance, and is that going to count? It will. Arjun Gill sprints out of his crease to Josh 80. Not happy that he shot with a second, if that, on the clock. But the referees do put their arms in the air. And this will end up as an 11-8 victory in favor of Poco.
In the third period, we had 6 goals. First, the Burnaby Lakers had scored the first one to increase the lead 7-6 with the goal of Jake Rich and assist to Oscar Lucas. At 37 seconds, they extended the lead to 8-6 with the goal of Keon Yarko, who assist to Oscar Lucas and myself, wrong.
Well, it's back to the drawing board now for both teams, really. But the Burnaby Lakers get a little bit of a breather. Now they're on a road trip. Their next 3 games, all will be next week. All of them will be away from the Swamp. Tuesday versus New West, Friday at Coquitlam, and Saturday at Victoria. They won't be back home until June 17th, where they will host the Coquitlam Adanacs. Poco, a little bit less time. They'll be back to their regular home time in about 2 days from now, Friday evening against the Delta Islanders, and Sunday playing host to Victoria. That's going to do it, though, folks. 11-8 is your final score, and Poco with a good answer back against the Burnaby Lakers, who will try to get back to their winning ways when they head on the road next Tuesday evening. Thanks for joining us here on Junior Lakers TV, an edition brought to you by Trickshot. For that entire crew of Trickshot, I've been Tino Farah, and ladies and gentlemen, we will bid farewell and see you on the next one.